Hey guys, what's up? Nico again here with 3D Printed Profits, and then for this episode, last week I went on Facebook Live in the 3D Printing Side Hustle group, the one that I keep telling you guys to join. Link for that is in the description below, by the way. So I went on live and I talked about Etsy versus Shopify versus Facebook Marketplace versus eBay, and I talked about the pros and cons for each platform. And these are basically the places where you guys can sell your stuff, the things that you guys have 3D printed. So that's what the video is going to be for today. It's going to be a solo episode. So make sure you guys pay attention to that. And if you guys need me, again, contact information is down in the description below. And I hope you guys enjoy. All right, we are live. So welcome everybody to the live video. This will be posted in the group for later viewing. We're going to be talking about the platforms as far as where we can sell our products, the pros and cons to each, how to use each one. We're not going to go dive deep into full detail of these things, but what we do want is to at least explore what avenues and what options we have as far as what do you call that? As far as what we can use for this. So there you go. All right. Got a few more minutes here before we start. I'm going to start exactly at noon. It is going to be saved to the group for those who cannot make it. And that way everyone can see it, right? Hope everyone's having a good lunch. Hope everyone's having a good day. Maybe I should do this on StreamYard as well. So we can stream on both YouTube and Facebook. So all we're going to be talking about today are online platforms. We're not going to talk about other forms of selling. The only thing we're going to talk about today is online platforms. We're going to go through 4 of them today, so you guys are familiar and so you know your options basically. Because the more platforms we're on, the more eyes that can see our product. Okay. So we got about 1 minute before I start here. I just had my lunch. It's about noon here in Sacramento, California. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure you guys type it out. That way I can ask, or sorry, the way I can answer them if you guys have questions. It's hot in my garage. All right. So, what are the online platforms that you guys can use for when you sell online, right? The big one that we talk about is Etsy, right? That's the one that the majority of the people are on. The reason why, actually, Etsy didn't used to allow 3D printed products on their platform because Etsy was only doing handmade stuff, right? So Etsy only allowed for things that were made with your hands. But a few years ago, actually more than a few years ago, they started allowing people who have 3D printers to sell on the platform. So that opened up a whole bunch of opportunity for us, right? Now, the reason why you do want to go on Etsy is because it has 90 million users, and that's what you're basically going to leverage, all right? So Etsy is going to basically be doing all the marketing for you, right? And marketing is the thing that a lot of people are not accounting for when they start a business. A lot of people think that they start a business and people are just going to start coming. You guys, that's not how it works. You have to go out and get the customers. That's the hustle part of the side hustle, right? And if it's not a side hustle, if you're going to start a business, well, shit, you guys, you have to go out and market, right? But Etsy's going to do all that for you, okay? Now, provided Etsy does need your help with these things, right? So when you put your products on Etsy, there are a few things you have to remember. Your photos, your photos, your photos, your photos. My God, your photos. You have to have good photos, okay? If you don't, how are you supposed to stop the person who's scrolling to your product, especially if they're on their phone? You guys, your photos are what's going to stop them from scrolling. It's what's going to stop them to go look at your stuff. You guys, it's so important. You actually, I don't know if there was the study said half a second. I think it's even shorter, where your eyes, as they're scrolling, it has to stop it within like 0.2 seconds, because it's the color, all of that is what makes them stop. And once you get them to stop, then you have them, right? But your photos have to catch their attention, and that's what the currency currently is. Today's currency isn't product. Today's currency is attention. And if you don't catch their attention, you're not going to sell anything, okay? And that's where photos come in. So you got to have good photos, okay? So right now we're talking about having Etsy, making sure that you help Etsy, right, sell your product. Because they're going to do it for you, but Etsy needs your help, okay? So photos. Also, you have to make sure that the 13 keywords that they're allowing you, you have to use all 13, because if not, then you're throwing money. You're throwing money away. I have an interview coming up on the YouTube channel, 3D Printed Profits. I interview an Etsy expert. I'm pretty sure, I think he's going to be the episode on the 8th. I'm not sure. I'm quite positive he is, though. And he's going to teach you guys how to sell more on Etsy. Okay? His name's Cody. Anyway, so make sure that you're utilizing the, what do you call that? The 13 keywords. All right? So Etsy is one of those platforms that you can sell on online to start making, I wouldn't call it passive income, but the printer is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. The printer is the one doing all the work, right? All you're doing at this point is marketing. All you're doing is saying, hey guys, check out my product. And if they want it, they buy it. If they don't, shit, they don't, okay? So the other place that you guys can start selling that has grown tremendously over the past few years is Facebook Marketplace, all right? Facebook Marketplace is kind of like Craigslist / OfferUp inside Facebook, okay? So Facebook has its own marketplace where it's selling to local people, right? They've branched off to start selling nationwide, even globally. But for the most part, you can check it. I think there's a checkbox where you can start selling just to your local area, all right? Because the products, it depends on the products that you're selling, if you want to go nationwide or even worldwide. But Facebook Marketplace is also one of those platforms that you can sell on, right? So if you're only on Etsy and you're not utilizing Facebook Marketplace, you're kind of only putting one piece of food on your plate, right? I don't know if that's a good analogy, but look, all I'm saying is if 10 people are on Etsy right now looking at your product, and you have that same product also on Facebook Marketplace, there's several other more people that are going to be seeing that same product, okay? Our job as the marketer and as the business owner is to make sure that we increase the amount of eyes on our product, because it at some point it becomes a numbers game, okay? And you want to have as many eyes as possible on your products. If not, then why are you in business, right? What we want is to get as many people to see our product. The more people see our product, the better. Think of it this way. You go to a convention, right? You have a booth at a convention. Would you rather go to a convention that only has 100 people that are going to attend, or a 5,000 person, 30,000 person event? Keywords. So Steve says, I'm looking forward to the Etsy video as I'm getting ready to list my products on there. So a help advice video on keywords or tips would be great. Funny enough, that's actually part of 2 courses. The Goat City Ventures course, which I talk about on Monday's episode on 3D Printed Profits. And I also have a separate, my own keywords course in a 3D Printed Profits course, where we talk about keywords, how to use it, what to say on it, all that. Actually, there's a 4-part Etsy listing part, right, of the course. There's a dedicated Etsy part of the course where I teach you exactly how to use Etsy and what to put, the videos, all of that stuff. Also in the course, I believe I talked to, I think it was Justin, and I told him how to take better photos, right? Because his photos, like, it just looked terrible. But after I told him, hey, here's the changes you need to make, he implemented them, and immediately the photos looked 100 times better. And now he's making more money on it. Anyway, so back to the Etsy Facebook Marketplace thing, right? Would you rather go to an event that only had 100 people or an event that has 30,000 people, right? The more eyes and the more people that see your products, the more chances you have of selling. And that's what we want, okay? Not everyone that's going to see your product is going to want to buy it. So it's our job to make sure that the more people that see it, the better, okay? So another place that you guys can sell on is eBay. You guys, eBay has been around for ages. eBay was here prior to Facebook even being, thought of, right? Raise your hand if you've been here for eBay. Dude, eBay has been here forever, right? And so eBay is one of those things that people are just selling on. I know the gunplay guy. I forgot which episode he was in, but I believe he sold on eBay, and he's making $2,200 a month, and he sells props and little robot stands on eBay. Another advantage to going on eBay is that everyone who's 3D printing and selling stuff, right, like these dragons, people are not selling 3D printed stuff on eBay as much as you guys think, because everybody's on what? Etsy. Everyone is on freaking Etsy. So if you go on eBay, I personally believe that there's a lot less competition on there. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're liking it. A lot more content coming, I promise. Anyway, so being on eBay, a lot less competition because there's a lot less of you guys, right? Far less people going on eBay. Here's another analogy. You go to the convention, right? There's 30,000 people at this convention. Great. But there's 30,000 of you people selling the same shit. right? Or would you go down the street with 10,000 people, but you're the only one there? Different, right? So, does that mean you should only go to eBay? Absolutely not. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that's an advantage of eBay. That's all I'm saying, right? So far we have 3 platforms that we're talking about, right? There's Etsy, there's Facebook Marketplace, and there's eBay. So you have 3 platforms now, right? Honestly, all you're doing is putting up your listings on there, and you have the listing there, and it's there. It's done, right? Now, at some point, Etsy and all these guys are going to pick up the algorithm. The algorithm is going to pick up, and it's going to be showing your products more. Now, how do you do that? There's certain tips and tricks. Now, I don't want to give away the farm here, right? There's certain things that you guys want to do to kind of nudge the algorithm to go your way, okay? There's certain things that Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, and eBay, there's certain things that these guys are looking for so that they'll show you over the other person's shop, all right? Think of it this way. Why, say you're eBay, right? And there's 2 people that are applying that are on your platform. And the way eBay and Etsy and all these guys make money is they get a cut of your sale, right? As eBay or Etsy or Facebook Marketplace, what I want is to have the person with the most sales, because that's how I'm going to make the most money, right? Why would I, if I'm going to show you, say you're a buyer, right? And I'm going to show, and I'm Etsy, and I'm going to show you 2 shops with the same product. Would I show you a shop that isn't selling a lot, or a shop that's selling a lot? You got to think of it that way. Why should Etsy show your shop over somebody else? Do you have better photos? Do you have a better product? Right? There are certain things that'll nudge the algorithm to go your way, right? To go your way so that you get more viewings, right? Because let's be honest, like I said earlier, the more views on your product, the more views on your shop, the more you will make, right? And so how do we get more views? How are we going to get that nudge? How? Okay? And that's just how you have to think when you're on these platforms. Why the hell should Etsy, eBay, or Facebook Marketplace, why should they show me over shop XYZ? Right? So, the last place is my personal favorite. It's Facebook groups, right? Facebook groups are great because it's a bunch of people that already want what you provide. It's just a group of, it's a gang of people actually that they're looking for your product. They're already looking for your product. Now, the problem with that, okay, the con of that, so that's the pro, right? Pros and cons. The pro of Facebook groups is that they already want to buy your product, okay? The con is you can't fucking sell it. You need a place, a hub that they can go to so they can buy your product. Now, is there a way for people to buy your product, just PayPal and you send it? Yeah. Yes. But do you really want that? Right? That is so active. Here's how that works. You post something, hey, I want to buy it. You're on your phone like this all the time. Is that really how you want to be? I don't. I sure as hell don't. I have 5 kids. I got stuff to do. I got a house to maintain. I got other businesses that I got to worry about. You guys, I don't want to do that. So, you got to have a hub. You got to have a place where people can find you and buy online. So if somebody asks, where can I buy this? You just say here, and that's it. Right? That's it. You want to have that hub And what are those hubs? What could those hubs be? I don't know. I just talked about Etsy. I just talked about Facebook Marketplace. And shit, I just talked about eBay. That can be your hub. That can be your central location for when you sell your products. They have to have a way to, first of all, process payment. They have to find a way to view the product, right? And you got to find a way to get paid. You have to have all of those. Okay? So, does anybody have any questions so far? I know we have just we don't have a lot of not a lot of viewers, but I'm hoping once I post this video, I'm gonna try to keep it under around 20 minutes, so that people can watch it and they don't get bored and attention span. But does anybody have any questions? If you do have any questions and this is post live, just put it on there, and I'll see if I can answer those questions later on. Let me give it about a minute or so. All right, doesn't look like we have any questions. You guys, thank you so much for joining me on today's live. I'm going to try to do these more often. If you guys need help with anything, if you have any questions, if you have suggestions for the live or what topics I should cover, make sure you guys post that in the Facebook group so I can take it and I can see it and I can plan about it and we can do the live. Oh, there you go. So, oh man, we have two. All right. How effective is Facebook Marketplace compared to Etsy and eBay? Shit, man, it all depends. It all depends. Etsy is primarily female dominant, which means there's a lot more women on Etsy than there are men. eBay is both. If anything, it's just slightly more men. Facebook Marketplace is both, right? Facebook Marketplace, you got to see it as like an OfferUp or like a Craigslist, right? That's where you would go to sell like a used couch, right? Or an old treadmill, right? So is it effective? Yes. Is it as effective as Etsy? No. Are people going to find your product and find, that you can sell and buy and sell stuff there? Absolutely. All right, website setup costs compared to, say, Etsy and eBay. So, that's another thing, right? So we leverage Etsy because it's free. It's free to set it up. You pay nothing to start an Etsy page until you start selling and they take your firstborn son or daughter. I'm just kidding. So, it all depends on the platform you're using. Okay? I personally like to use Shopify. Why? Because Shopify is built for e-commerce. It's built for what you're trying to freaking do. Okay, it's built for shipping. It has shipping add-ons. It has, they have payment processing, everything. You guys, yes, I hate the increasing cost of Etsy, absolutely, but in Etsy, you're paying for the leveraged customers. Okay, on Shopify, you got to drive traffic there yourself, right? You got to do your own marketing. Etsy, they're doing it for you. They just need a little bit of your help. Okay, Shopify is about $30 a month. I'm not sure. I have 2 Shopify stores though. You would think I'd know how much it is a month. I pay the year, but yeah, it's all up to you, right? If you're good at driving traffic to your website, go with Shopify. Go with your own website. You don't need Etsy, right? That 5%, that's a lot, right? I think Etsy's at 8.5%. That's huge. You know what I mean? So, Shopify versus Squarespace versus others. Shopify is king. Sorry. Shopify is king. No one's going to beat Shopify as far as e-commerce goes because Shopify is built for it. The analytics that they have, the speed, they're pricey. You'll pay for Shopify. You'll pay a pretty penny for Shopify. But it's so powerful. It's so good. It's so fast. It's so user-friendly. Their themes are very expensive. I think so WordPress themes are like $50, right? 60. Shopify themes? They're like $300. I I have 2 Shopify themes. Very expensive. So Eric says, I can get attention. It's just conversation to customer is hard, and I've only started, but my products are 130 to 200 euros. So your customer base will be low, you imagine. I don't know who your customer base is. I don't know what your products are. So I can't comment anymore on that part. But if you can get attention, if you can drive your own traffic to your website, by all means, skip the Etsy. Skip it. Actually, Etsy was an experiment for me. I built Nico Industries, and Nico Industries started doing well. And I was like, well, why don't I start selling stuff on Etsy as well? And I did. And holy shit, I made like $2,000 a month after 3 months. And then my kids started getting mad. Like, Dad, you're in the shop too much. Like, oh, shit, sorry. Shut it all down, left. Never looked back. Tried doing it again with the toys, with these dragons. Which, by the way, you guys, these things are... I'm so addicted to these things. Have you seen these? These are so cool. No, it's not a shameless plug, because I really do love these guys. Have you seen these? It all articulates. And wait till you guys see that guy over there that's printing. Should be done in the morning. It's quite large. Anyway, so what the hell was that about? Oh, Shopify. If you can drive traffic on your own, be my guest. Go straight to Shopify. Skip Etsy. I only got on Etsy as an experiment. And then my kid said, Dad, you're in the shop too much. Tried it again. Nope, still don't like it. Oh, Lord. No. No shame in a plug. I appreciate that, Eric. All right. Does anyone need extra help? Does anyone need extra help as far as, hey, I just need that extra, the little details. Okay. Does anyone need any of that stuff? Yeah, go ahead. Fuck. Man, is it Shimon? Shimon? God, Lord Almighty. There's no way I was going to get that right. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, Shimon. I feel so bad, man. I don't know how to pronounce names. We don't know names here in California. So yeah, there you go. So that was okay. I totally forgot what my question was. Does anybody need extra help as far as business-wise, where you need the one-on-one attention, the extra hand-holding, the marketing aspect, product selection? Does anybody need any of that? Because if you do, let me know. We'll sit down. We'll do a one-on-one. Matter of fact, let's do this. I'm going to give you guys my calendar. Where is my link for my calendar? Oh, it's up there. Okay. I'm going to give you guys my calendar. Oh, hang on. Let's answer Shimon's question. Is it worth it to spend more for a unit like the Bamboo X1, which can put up more units that are high quality quicker? Or is it better to have multiple low cost printers? The way I see this, okay, I'm going to go full nerd on you guys a little bit, okay? I'm going to go nerd. What's better? Attack speed or having 2 characters? Sorry. Is it better to have a machine gun or two people shooting at you, right? That's how I see it. I'm such a nerd. I would go with two machines. I would go with two machines. Shyman, oh my god, I can't believe I just had that. Attack speed or two characters. Oh lord. So marketing. All right, cool. So back to what I was saying. I'm going to link my calendar right now. There's my calendar. All right. I want everyone who needs help to click on that calendar and book a 30-minute discovery call with me, where I'm going to sit down with you, me personally, not my team, none of that. Hey, what's up, Eddie? It's okay if you're late, man. You guys will, I'll post the video onto the group. That way you guys can watch it and rewatch it, okay? Anyway, for those who need extra help, okay, click on my calendar. Book a 30-minute discovery call, okay? Book a 30-minute discovery call where I'm going to sit down with you. We're going to figure out exactly what it is that you need and if I can even help you, okay? So, click on the calendar. It's right there. I should pin this. I'm going to pin my calendar. Pin. All right, that's my calendar. Get on my calendar. Talk to me. Help me help you, right? Tom Cruise. One of each, one for reliability and primary one for speed. There you go. The thing is, with a low-cost printer, there's ways to speed it up by using a bigger nozzle. I know lately, who was it that sent out a video? And I'll end with this. Someone sent out a video. It was for they said that 0.4 nozzles are obsolete. I've been using 0.6 nozzles for 4 years, you guys. What do you mean 0.4 nozzles? They've been obsolete. And that's 0.6 from 0.4 is a 50% increase in wall size. You think you can go faster with that? That means instead of 3 walls, you can print 2 walls with the same thickness. You know what I mean? There's a few ways to print faster than buying a Bamboo X1. It was Tom. See? Dude, Tom was one of the few people who got me into 3D printing. Smart guy. Send ladder. Yeah, you butch. It's all bad. It's Slanderer. Yeah, you messed that up, Eddie. Anyway. All right, you guys. That's it for me. I've been here for about 30 minutes now. Thank you guys for all the questions. I appreciate it. Again, please book a call. If you guys need the help, the extra help, book a call with me. You'll sit down, you'll talk to me just like this. It's not going to be Facebook Live. We're not going to broadcast it. It's just going to be you and me, and we'll talk, and we'll chat. All right? You guys, thank you so much for being here. We'll do this again next week, probably Thursday again. I don't know. Maybe if this time is good. All right? Catch you guys later.